Nganin, ngayon na bojo. Nganin midway ashi nganin just nakas publish nganin do them. Everybody knows me as Hector Copegog, member of Bose First Nation. I live up in Perry Sound area, Wasapsing. The reason why that I'm running this year again, because my first term was a beautiful learning experience to help you decision making at the council level. And I always like challenges, and it was a big challenge for me to understand a lot of things that I didn't understand before. But being in this first year on council, really good learning experience. And if I like to run again to help make those good decisions for our community. And in governance, I think of governance as an old way that I've come to understand through our ceremonies, through our lodges, and how things were discussed. One of the things, the traditional aspect is that women would raise up people to be leaders, and they would be the ones to determine if this man was a good man or this woman was a good woman to be a leader. And those determinations were held by women of high regard. So that's my opinion on governance. As for transportation, we do need to improve on things, whether it be a new boat. I guess the ultimate would be have a causeway, but I don't know if that's possible on Android. But we need another boat for sure. Education is always important to me, and seeing the young ones strive to make better of themselves is always good. I like to encourage young people to pick up that education. But the financial things of our people wanting to make our own money, or however we can do it, but we really have to think about it and really have people in place that can do that. It'd be good to have our own money coming in somehow. Housing is always a struggle with us, and maybe we need to plan to make better buildings for our people, or more affordable for them, things like that. I'd like to see. And with justice and lawmaking, maybe some things that we should take a look back at our own history of how our people made justice and enforce those things as well. Our people never done harm to one another, but if things like that were done, they handled it in a good way, but it was good. Membership, I guess as a community, we would have to make that decision as a community, and make that decision how we're going to see as a membership through blood count or whatever, family members of the community or whatever. Like I said, have to be discussed. I always feel that for me, I didn't know my culture growing up or anything like that. Probably with most of the people on the island, they haven't. But I come to understand about our culture, and I live my culture. my first experience as the culture, and I heard old ones talk in the language, and that filled my heart up of to hear the language, but also to experience the culture through the old ones that still held those teachings. And I appreciate those old ones that still held those teachings, and even though our people didn't, but now I'm trying to bring that back to our people, so we can have those ceremonies, and we are doing those ceremonies again, which are important, and which our old people used to do. It's nothing new. It's just we're redoing them again, and I'm learning them again as well too. And I want to share those with the young ones and so on, so that they can live a good life and encourage the language. Health-wise, we need to encourage our young people as with education to maybe encourage some of those young people, to be in a profession, a good profession like a doctor, a nurse, things like that, so they can come back to our communities and help our community 24 hours. So we don't have to worry about trying to get them over to the mainland. And that way we have our own, even in the future, have our own facility for doing that kind of thing. And that's my view on health. And but that's what I want to say, like to let you know I'm willing to take on another term if elected. But I enjoyed my time, my first year, and my first time on council. Jimmy Gwitch.